voting Donald Trump just is like voting another elite, because he's literally a billionaire running for the office, and a normal average middle class person hates all these elites, hate all of these people who are like crony capitalists, who are the people with big money, billionaires, because they all got saved and they got big fat bonuses, right? So that was the anger. Why would they then choose another guy who's exactly like them in a different suit?
Right. So it's interesting because we look at Donald Trump today and we think that he's just one of the elite. He's no different, and his policies are really no different from that of another Republican, right? Why did he start this war in Iran? Why is he so supportive of Israel? He seems like another elite. But in 2016, he was revolutionary because he talked not like you and me, but like the average American.
Yeah.
He used simple words to describe deep emotions that captured the imagination of the American people. In 2016, people don't remember this, but in 2016, what people would go to Trump's rallies and they felt energized. They felt a tremendous sense of hope. And they were optimistic. They would go, and it was like a big pizza party. It was just a lot of fun. And Donald Trump was funny. He felt very human. He didn't speak in perfect paragraphs.
Yeah.
He didn't have a Brahmin accent like John Kerry. He felt like just the average American. And also, people don't remember, but Obama humiliated Donald Trump in, I believe it's 2011. I can't remember, but maybe 2011, there was the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And Barack Obama was speaking, and he made fun of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump was in the audience, and everyone was just laughing at Donald Trump. And Obama was angry at Donald Trump because Donald Trump led a campaign and accused Obama of being born in Kenya. And so therefore, he cannot qualify to be president of the United States. And obviously, if you're Obama, you're angry about this. And he took the opportunity, the White House Correspondents' Dinner, to just make fun of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump never went back to the White House Correspondents' Dinner again after that. He did go this year, but before he refused to go. And so the people can feel this animosity of the elite towards Donald Trump. Also, during the election, the entire news media was ganging up on Donald Trump. There was that Billy Bush scandal where Trump basically, in a private interview, said to Billy Bush, grab him by the pussy, right? And like before, in American politics, if you said something so crass and vulgar, you were done.
Done, yeah.
Yeah, you were forced to resign. He didn't do so. So the people saw a fighter. The people saw someone like them, who talked like them, who thought like them, who felt like them. They also saw someone who was persecuted by the elite. And they saw someone who was a fighter, who would not give up. And so many have come to believe that he is the best hope for America. He's the Messiah. He's come to make America great again.
True. Do people still believe that?
Unfortunately, you have millions of people who still believe that. MAGA has become a cult. And so what's interesting is that during the presidency of Donald Trump, a new movement came into being called the QAnon movement. And we now know today, because of the Epstein files, that was actually orchestrated by Jeffrey Epstein and Steve Bannon. Okay, but what's the essence of the QAnon conspiracy? The idea is that, first of all, Washington, D.C. is run by pedophiles. It's run by these deep state sexual degenerates. And they control the entire deep state apparatus. They also believe that Donald Trump is a chosen one, the Messiah who's going to come in and clean house and make America great again. But to do so, he has to play 5-dimensional chess. He has to pretend to work with them so that he can eventually betray them and have the second American Revolution. And that was the QAnon conspiracy. And so what that did, and what's very clever, is it makes everyone question whether or not Donald Trump is playing five-dimensional chess, right?
Yeah.
So it's clear to most people that Donald Trump, by invading Iran, by supporting Israel, he's been co-opted by the deep state. And he is now a servant of the Zionist forces. It's pretty clear to people. But if you are deep in the QAnon conspiracy, if you're part of MAGA, in your head you think, no, this is five-dimensional chess. He's just fooling everyone. And at the right time, at the right moment, he will show his true colors, and we will all come together to overthrow the deep state